Okay, people, here we go. Chunky Monkey, basic algorithm scripting. I like to do it in REPL. You may have heard me mention that. Alright, write a function that splits an array, which is the first argument, into groups the length of the size of the second argument, and returns them as a two-dimensional array. So for example, here's one of the examples. A, B, C, D, comma 2 should return groups of 2. A, B, and C, D. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma 3 should return groups of the size 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like we don't have to worry so much about error checking or anything like that. They're giving us all tests that are going to match evenly, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's see. We need to, so what if we did one of these array methods like slice or splice or something like that, then grabbed something that's this size, right? Or this size, I should say. In this case, I said they have 2, so it's this. So how do we grab this? It's slice. Let's see. Turn array.slice, and you do the first argument, the beginning slice, and how many you want to slice, if I remember correctly. So beginning, we want to take it off the beginning, and we want to do that. That's the number we want to. Num is not defined because it's size. Okay, so that's good. If we get that, what does that do with Alright, so we console log, we got the array.slice. So we do that, then what happens to the array? It's still the whole array, so maybe it's splice, not slice. I can never remember these things, look them up. Okay, so that's good. So we did array.splice and we got the first 2, right? And then return the array, which has only C and D left because we spliced A and B off of it. Now, where did it go when we spliced it off, right? So we need to save it somewhere. So let's make a new array that we can save our splices into. Alright, so then we can say right, we can push it to the new array. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that worked. We got an array of this size 2, right? A and B, and push them onto the new array. So now we need to do that with, well, alright, see, listen, we did. Let's double check something here. What happened to, when we did that, is the old array. Okay, good. So we spliced it off, so these are no longer in the array. They're gone. We ripped them out, and all that's left is these 2. So we can do that until this one is empty. So you could either make a recursive function, which I don't want to do because they're confusing to me. I could do it, but usually I remember hearing this bit of information. Whenever you have a while loop, you can do it with a recursive function. That's a general. I'm sure there might be exceptions to that. So let's just do a while loop. While, and well, what do we want to have happen? While, when this runs out, right, when this becomes empty, we want it to stop doing it. So while array.length is greater than 0, right? Because if it hits 0, we want it to stop. Do something, right? while array is greater than 0, we'll do this thing, right? So it'll go through, it'll splice the first A and B off of it, okay, and then it gets to the end of the block and says, okay, I'm going to do it again. Is array length greater than 0 still? Yes, because it'll just be C and D. It'll be of a length of 2. And then it'll splice it off to our new array, and I'll get to the end, and I'll go back and check, and I'll say, is array length greater than 0? And it'll say, no, it is exactly 0. So I will stop going, right? Oops, I should go to that. And then we will return not the old array, well, because the old array at this point should be an empty array, right? Right. We wanted to return the new array. Alright, I think that is it. Let's see. Unless there's some edge cases of some kind that I did not account for. And that does it. Okay. Cool. On to the next one.